Okay, everybody, if you're watching the replay or you just coming in, which I just started, so you shouldn't be in yet, but if you're in now, I am just basically setting up to go to chill out and chat with you guys. That was Moses. He's heading out to go into Walmart and shop, and I am folding clothes. Let's see. You can't really see too well. It's pretty dark back there, but that's okay. Let me, I'm going to set up over here on the laptop. There we go. And hopefully the volume ain't up over here. Oh, I got some people in here. Hello. Oh, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Deborah. Let's see. Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Hello. Okay, so I'm just setting up like I was saying. That way I can read the comments over here because this is where I'm going to be standing. If I can figure this out. I'm no good at this. I was just telling Sherry I don't know how to technology. Okay. Is this how to do it? So like I was saying, we are sitting still for a moment. So what I am up to is laundry. We just got done at Pilot. We did our workout in the truck. And then we went to the inside of the building. They have showers and stuff in there. And we worked out and washed our clothes and did everything there. And then we drove over to Walmart so that Moses can go grocery shopping while I finish the laundry and fold everything up and put it away so that it's not in our way. Let's see. Who is in here? Pink Opal. Hello. Kim G. Hello. How are you? Oh, this is fun. I get to see all the comments right here next to me. Okay. So what are you guys up to? I'd like to know, in all honesty, what is on everybody's hook. I am having, I guess, crochet block. I have so many projects and I want to do all of them all at once, and so therefore I do not do any of it. How do I cook while on the road, Deborah asks. I have a crock pot here, a microwave there, a refrigerator right down here underneath the crock pot, and then up in this cabinet up here we have an air fryer, a coffee pot, and an espresso machine. I am spoiled out here. I do not like to go without my food. I don't like to eat fast food all the time because it makes me swollen, and it's just no good for you anyway, you know, like not for every meal. I do cheat though. I love it. It's so yummy. Fried chicken. Oh, I should stop. Yeah, no fried chicken. Let's see. So, designing a beanie for my BMO. BMO. I am sorry, I don't know. I'm not very good at that. What is BMO? Asymmetrical knitting shawl is on my hook. I'm practicing my knitting skills. Pink Opal, that is fun. Knitting. I tried it before and I picked it up okay, but it's so slow going, and crochet for me, I've been doing it for so long, it's so fast, so I get a project done, you know. I can make a shawl. If I sit down and just make the shawl, I can do it within 2 days. If I do a blanket, I can get like a twin size blanket done in 2 weeks. Knitting, I I got like a little bit, and I kind of got stuck there, and it was, you know, like maybe that deep, and years went by and I stopped crocheting and I stopped knitting. Both. All crafting out the window. I was done. I was depressed. I was just on my pity pot. We all go through it, and then I had to just, after a couple years of that, I picked up a hook again and forced myself. I forced myself to crochet, and this is this is where it brought me. I'm a yarn addict. Hello, my name is Marie, and I crochet with more yarn than I can ever crochet with. Well, I buy more yarn than I can ever crochet with. Yes, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Sherry, you're making the Darla the Crafty Yarn Owl time for tea poncho. I gotta go check that out. That sounds interesting. Squares on the hook. I love blankets are my favorite. I know they're my favorite, but like any kind of square, whether it be fancy or just a plain old granny square. At night, I like to crochet granny squares because I don't have to see to do it. My fingers know how many stitches I've already crocheted. My fingers literally find what corner, everything. Only 40 squares, Kim says. Let's see. Signed up for that 49 square. Oh, you're doing it. That's fun. I'm doing one of them too, Sherry. I'm doing oh, what is it called? This Dana's Elfin Squares or something like that. I don't know. It's for Christmas though. But yeah, I have to block mine. I started. You'll see. I'm not doing a Look Wednesday yet. You'll see though. Hopefully I'll get one up and get it on a Wednesday rather than a Tuesday. Let me see. What else? Everybody is here. Hello. Oh, Dawn, you're here. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're so sweet. You know, like, you'll have to call me more often. I know you got family in town and everything like that. And I definitely wouldn't want to intrude on that time because that is precious. But yeah, call me again sometime. That was a nice conversation we had. Let's see. Yes, Sherry, the Elfin Squares. Okay, that's the one that you're doing. Yeah, that's fun. Send a picture if I get it done. Yeah, I'm the same way, Deborah. I start something and then I don't finish it, but I almost always come back to it. And it always feels like I'm never going to get it done when I start something big. No. I lied. The big ones I get through. It's the little ones. I am still working on that purple shawl. I don't know if you guys seen it. The purple that ombre's up that I showed on Wednesday. Well, it's Tuesday, but Wednesday for me. Who cares? Talk chat. Oh, okay. I see. Let me see. All messages on live chat. There we go. I don't like to call you next month. I'm always awake too, Sherry. Look, shoot me a text. If I don't answer, call me. Or no, if I don't answer text, you know I'm asleep. If I answer the text or call you back, then I'm awake. So just, yeah, shoot me a text. And now the truck is rejetting, meaning it might get a little loud in here. I will try to remember to scream at you guys. But yeah, Sherry, call me anytime. We always have good talk. Always. I haven't had a bad chat with you yet. Look at me. I'm too worried about the comments. I'm not even grabbing close to fold. Talk chat didn't get me today. I just switched mine. Thank you. Yeah, Dawn, yeah, you're a sweetheart too. I absolutely love you so far. So far, I think you're a really cool person. I don't think you're going to be turning out to one of them people that, you know, like you go, why? Why? You know? I think you're actually very genuine. You seem real. That's the best word for it. You seem very real. Yes, I do. Amazon. It'll be there waiting for me when I get home, Sherry. I have somebody that brings my stuff in with me, you know, for me and puts all my boxes and bags and whatnot that I order. They put them all in my yarn room and just leave it in there. And then I come home and then I got to sort through with what I got that was for the yarn room and what was not. Spring enthusiasts, the fiber enthusiasts. Hola, hello. Oh yeah, I hope I do. I'm sure I will, Sherry. I can't imagine you recommending me something that I'm not going to love. I mean, you sent me all those yarn sales that I didn't even want to be part of and I bought anyway. I blame you. Not my own self-control, right? Because that would be just too much. Hello, Mimi. How you doing? Welcome. I don't know. Have I seen you in my live yet? I know I see you afterwards all the time. I'm glad you got to catch me live. I really enjoy when we talk. I do. Just order yourself another wool genie. What if it comes with 3 spin? You know, I have to get one of them because I have a spinner at home, but it's one of the big spinning wheels, and I don't have time to practice. I think if I had maybe one of them little travel ones, I'd at least get the hang of it before, you know, before I have time to finally practice on the big one. Maybe I'll actually have, I don't know, tension or something, right? I'm not sure. Kim G, hello. I think I said hi to you when you came in. I hope I did. Am I whispering? Am I loud enough, guys? Is my engine too loud? not sure. My laptop that I'm using, I'm hoping is keeping up with the chat, because it does get slow because I'm doing the Walmart Wi-Fi. And the other thing I wanted to know is my picture grainy? I can't tell that either. I see it over here on the laptop, and it looks fine to me, but like I said, I'm on the Walmart Wi-Fi, so it's just fine, you know, it's not good, but how is it? Sound is good. It's been chat. Oh, yeah. I'm spin and chat person. And I'm clear. Okay, very clear. Yay! Wool genie, hold your yarn ball. Oh, with a magnet at the top, not spinning wheel. Okay, I thought that was like one of them little tiny small, you know, that you can do right there wherever you're sitting. I've seen that. When the creative, I was trying to trigger me instead of enable. My new word. Premiere's having, yeah, I know, Sherry. I know. Me and oh, my brain. I was just talking to her. She knows who she is. Her grandchildren are coming over today, and I cannot remember her name. That is terrible. I just spoke to her 5 seconds before I went live. Anyway, we were just talking about the sale, and yes, Stitching on the Hill. Hello, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. What else do we have? Spring Fiber Enthusiast, like my Nano I was using on my live the other night. Is that what that's called, a Nano? Or is that a winder also? I really want to learn how to spin. I really do. And I have a big bump of yarn. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's like the whole sheet, maybe half the flock. I don't know. It turned out to be a little box when I ordered it. It was like, you know, a good sized box. And I cut the box open, and it kind of sprung up out of it a little bit. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I started messing with my spinning machine, you know. Yes, spinning machine. That's what I want. Is that the Nano? Yeah, that's what I want. Half a flock. Yes, literally. It's this tall now. Sits on the floor, and it's had time to air out and really rise up. And it literally comes up to like right above my hip, like belly button high. Unbelievable. A bump of roving, yeah. Yep. It's I want to get to it so bad. Like it's like having your favorite thing sitting right in front of you, but you can't touch it. And I really, really want to learn how to do it so that I can crochet with my own yarn and see how it does. Oh, it would be so much fun. I know it would be. And then I can learn how to dye it, which means a lot of you who are watching would definitely get way more views from me, because you guys dye your yarn already. And Sherry, I've been calling you. What are you doing, Sherry? You want to dye yarn together? Come on, let's video chat. Yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? Like, Missy, yes. Missy, you're here. I was just trying to remember your name 2 seconds ago. I was struggling. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I forgot your name. I forget my own sometimes. I don't even know how old I am half the time. And I am standing here in front of a pile of laundry that I keep forgetting to fold up because I'm too interested in chit-chatting with you guys. Total freedom of your own yarn choice. Yes, that is the point. I have so much yarn, new yarn to try. I may try to dye next week. I'm sorry, Missy. I'm sorry. I know you forgive me though, because you're that sweet. I know you don't deserve to be forgotten about though. That's my bad. My brain sucks sometimes. My daughter just messaged me on this camera. How do I do this without and put it down here? That way I don't have it interrupt us. I don't want that to happen. This one has a screen pocket. There we go. Hi. I'm glad you stopped over. Let me see. Sherry, your dye yarn looks lovely. I need to test it, so I'm sure it's great. Well, Mimi, I can tell you, her dye yarn is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to work with it, but I never want to. I never want to crochet with it because it's so pretty just the way it is. But I can't wait to work with it. You know what I mean? Like the hobby yarn. You know, it's so expensive, but it's so pretty and it's so gorgeous just the way it sits. And you don't want to. You know, it's like art. It's just the way it's sitting there, Sherry. The way that it's sitting there, it's art. Just the way it is. I don't need to make anything out of it because you made it art already. Yeah. Migraine. Oh, I know what that's like, Michi. I'm sorry to hear that. I go through it myself. They're terrible. And I found that for me, before migraine, I find that I see spots. And when that happens, I usually start taking my migraine instantly. You know, like as soon as I feel them and I see the spots and stuff, I take the migraine medicine. I'm not sure if you have anything, but Excedrin migraine with 2 Motrin seemed to help, like take the edge off for me when I don't have access to my migraine medicine. But yeah, I hope you feel better. I really do. That's terrible. Migraines are no joke. Waiting for a special project. Yes, it is. My yarn, yeah, definitely. Yes, I did. Yep, I put that up right away. As soon as I was done opening everything, I started cleaning up my room and putting little things around and the stitch marker holder. Yes, it was so pretty. I don't even want to use it. I want to add to it. I want to put a couple more little stitch markers and, you know, they dangle. They're so pretty and sparkly. Yeah, so I have the plastic ones with me because they have the hook number on them. Or the hook, yeah, the hook letter. See? I forget everything. Quiet house, yeah. And dark. Quiet and dark. That's what I would do. Quiet and dark in the house. Now, a friend of mine gave this to me. It's a bodysuit. I wouldn't wear it out just because I'm shy. But the bottom of it, I don't know if I could show this on YouTube. Somebody gave these to me. I was like, oh my goodness. I won't wear them out though, but I do wear them to bed. They're very comfortable. The material is like satiny. I'm still in the experimental stage. I got a lot of new stuff to try. I'm actually going to try and dye some worsted yarn. Ooh, Sherry. I need those in my life. Hi Sally, welcome. I'm glad you came in. Glad you caught me live. I'm gonna take a nap. Hugs to you, Mom. Hugs to you too, Michi. I hope you feel better. I take it all those lampies are for those pants that I just showed the bodysuit. Yeah. Like I said, I'm too shy to wear that in public, so I wear them to bed. So for those of you just coming in, I'm folding clothes. I have time. The truck has stopped for a minute. The engine's still on and loud, but Moses ran into the Walmart to get our groceries. So we are just kind of chilling and hanging out here and chit-chatting. So whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your hook, whatever's on your knitting needles, drop it down in the chat and we will talk about it. Me, I have a lot on my hook. When you're not in the mood, exactly. That would be one of the days, right? The perfect time to wear that. Paying bills. Oh, yeah, I feel you there. We just did that. You know, it's payday, so you get all excited and happy, and you look at your paycheck, and you're like, yay, it was big this week. And then you look at your bills and go, so are they. Oh. You must learn not to frog. Oh. Okay, so here's the trick. When you find that you made a mistake in the previous row, if nobody's going to notice it but you, skip over that mistake, do it correctly in the row that you're on, and forget about the fact that you made a mistake, because nobody's going to see it but you. I do it all the time. Moses is the man. I may have some pictures of coffee mugs to share with you later. Too funny. I would definitely take, oh, it's quieter now. See, the engine was revving. It's called a regen. And whenever like the filters get dirty, the engine has to rev real high so that the filters get real hot, so that they stay clean and it keeps the emissions low. Well, when it does that, it makes it really loud in here, and then I have to yell. So if I'm still yelling a little bit longer, I'm sorry. I will try and pipe it down a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Moses is the man. Like he really is awesome. He does the things that I don't like to do. And being in public is one of those things, believe it or not, I don't like to do. I'm very shy. I'm very quiet. I'm a very keep to myself kind of person. Doing YouTube, amazingly, has become something that I'm starting to get used to. It's funny, like at first I could not do a video of recording, not even a tutorial, because I felt like I was standing in a room talking to myself. And I know you guys are watching because, you know, one, the views show it, and two, I do the watching too, you know. So if I'm standing there doing a recording by myself, I feel so weird and awkward, like I'm talking to myself. So I would have to have him in the room, standing back there behind the camera somewhere. That way, as I'm doing this, like I don't feel so like, what am I even doing type of thing. So go back and cut your yarn and redo it. Sherry, I just did that. You find a spot. I had to do it in. See, now you're gonna make me go find it. I know. I'm like, squirrel. For me, I used to say dolphin. I used to drive buses, and the kids would be all over, jumping all over and everything. And you know, you can't tell them to sit down because then you're yelling at them, because you got to yell over the engine. And they're not your kids, so how are you going to tell them what to do? So I would lightly tap the brakes and let them realize they're in a moving vehicle. You're not seat belted. You're not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, so I'd tap the brakes and they would all, what was that? And I'm like, squirrel. Or I'd yell, dolphin. You know, and they would not think twice about me yelling dolphin. Anyway, hi Mama G, you're in here. Hello. But yeah, so let me find that one. You can't even tell. Okay, so for those who just came in and didn't hear, okay, so I'm making this shawl. It is a virus shawl for my mother-in-law that I'll be giving her probably for her birthday in the fall. But okay, so in the section right here, I had the count wrong. Where these big ones are, that was wrong. And so what I ended up doing is I had to cut this one here, take it out this way so that the mistake on this one was okay. I fixed this one, redid this little part here where these 3 hoops are, these 3 here, see? And then I redid it and reconnected it here. All you have to do is like pull it tight and then reconnect down at the bottom at the stitch. So it was a single crochet for me that I had to stitch back into, and it worked. Like, I am proud of myself. I didn't know that there was something like that you could do, and I was actually going to share that with you guys on Whip Wednesday when I show the shawl again, because it should be almost done by then. And yeah, that was a heartbreaking moment, because I already had to cut that shawl once because of a mistake that I couldn't fix before. My count is completely off on this one. Is it this one? This side, yeah. My count ended up being completely off. It wasn't lining up right, and it wasn't working. So I cut the shawl. I was like, it's tiny. Maybe somebody's little girl wants to walk around, toddler or something, with a shawl. I'm not finishing it. I can't do it, and that doesn't frog easy. So you can get maybe 3 or 4 stitches out, and it starts, you know, snagging and catching and everything and creating a knot. So I don't even, no more anymore. Lots of squirrels in your life, huh, Sherry? I'm sorry, I missed a couple of your guys' comments. I see Mama G came in here. That was nice to see her in here, huh? Love the colors. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. Hope you do a video on it. On how to fix it. Like that. Yeah, I want to definitely do a video on how to fix that, because that was heart-wrenching to see that I was about to do it a second time and miss my count again and cannot frog it because of the type of yarn it is. It's Caron Crystal Cake, and if you've ever used them, you know they're nothing but fuzz, and they don't frog easy. So Mama Wench, aka Marianne. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Mama Wench. Good to see you in here, Marianne. I have gone back and added a double crochet to a granny stitch in a shawl. Yeah, like what I've done is I slip stitch down to the previous row before, and I'll go over there and I'll do a double crochet if I miss one, and then come back up and slip stitch back up and come right up again to the top of it, and then just keep on going. I've done that a couple of times. I've done so many blankets that you can barely see that anymore. You can't even tell. It's actually pretty cool. You know my feelings on the crystal cakes. Don't like the feel of it. Hey, Sherry, I like the crystal cakes. I love the way that they come out. I love the way that the lightness of them. I'm sorry, I thought I saw somebody walking along the side of my trailer. I was about to say, what are you doing back there? Yeah, so crystal cakes, they're squishy. They're very squishy, and I like the fact that there's so much yardage and it's lightweight, and you can do almost a whole project with maybe 1 or 2 cakes, and that's it. I have 4 cakes up here for that shawl that I'm doing, because there's a chance. I'm not sure yet, but there's a chance I might turn that into a poncho and just do it like that. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. I like doing ponchos, it turns out. That's a good idea. She could use it for a winter shawl, like wear like a scarf, okay? A shawl or a bandana or something. Yeah. A tiny shawl for a bandana. That's smart. Or maybe like a hair wrap or something. It is, well, it's kind of thick. Let me see. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, maybe something like, I don't know, or a small child. It depends. Okay, so let me scooch that down some more. Okay, so pretty yarn, but I don't like the flaky feel. Like the only thing feels like butter. See, I like that, but see, if you're not liking most polyester yarns, I can see why you're not going to like that. But the only thing that I really honestly don't care for myself, I do like it for other people, because like I said, I think it's fluffy, squishy, lightweight, but it sheds. As I'm crocheting with it, I can literally go like this after a while and like just wipe handfuls of fuzz off of me. Other yarns, like you get the fuzz on you, but that one, like I find myself wiping my lap more often with that one than I do other yarns. Yeah, so we are in Wyoming, my favorite state so far that I've been through. And the reason I like it, there's a hill here, and it is 3 miles long. At the very beginning of the hill, there is a check your brakes warning. And then as you get closer, it shows the downward slope, and it says what percentage the steepness is. I think it's only like a 6% grade, but it's enough to make you want to put on your brakes a little bit. So it goes down, and it goes down, and it goes down for 3 miles. And then just when you think you're at the bottom and you're about to go back up, it's an optical illusion. You let go of your brakes and you start flying again. And it's insane. It lasts a whole 3 miles, and you can see the whole 3 miles from the very top of the hill. It is the prettiest thing. Nothing but anything, like nothing around. There is nothing. Nothing. It's all just hills and flat land and mountain and sky. It's beautiful. My favorite. Jackson Hole for about 3 years. Now that I'm not sure. Where is Jackson Hole? Is that along 80, or because we travel 80 and I don't really see much else of Wyoming, but 80 is beautiful in Wyoming. Like the look of it is just incredible. Let's see if I can move some of this over and move my file. Yep. Mountains, yeah. There's so many mountains out here. Flatland and mountains, and we see prairies too. Like Moses just saw his first prairie dog today. There was a cute little family of them, and they just kind of like ran across and buried themselves in the ground. It was so cool. He was a chef at a ski resort. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. Yeah, chef, send them my way. Teach them. Tell them I need somebody to teach me how to cook crock pot foods. I need a personal chef in my life. Does he know how to cook like all kinds of diet stuff and make it taste like bad food? Like fried chicken, but it's not fried chicken? Or you know, like seafood, like a lobster bisque soup or tomato bisque, you know, with the thick cream in it and the butter and the cheese. Can he make those things sound like, or taste like they're bad for you but make them healthy? He lived in Big Sky Mountains, Colorado, with a ski resort. Yeah, I've never been skiing. I've been up near a ski resort in the Pocono Mountains, but I never went up the mountain, and I didn't go skiing. I was quite the pansy child, afraid of heights, afraid of my own shadow, afraid of a lot of different things. I was a very panicky child. I didn't go on roller coasters or anything. You could not get me to go on rides when I was a child. I had a good time standing on the ground and watching everybody do it, and I'm still the same way. I will stand over here and watch you up there and have a heart attack for you. I'm like, you know, on the ground. I duck, and I'm like, oh no, they're gonna fall off. I made soup in the crock pot, and I don't know how to cook anything healthy. I even made my salads unhealthy. I know, Kim, I wish I could cook like that too. I wish I could. Now, here's something healthier. So, I like buffalo wings. I love hot wings. And I love buffalo sauce. So, instead of adding the butter and cooking the wings in grease, I take my crock pot and I make my, I make the, shredded chicken in the crock pot. And then at the very end, I add hot sauce and honey. And the honey sweetens up the hot sauce just a little bit and kind of gives it, like, takes the edge off of that, like, bite that hot sauce has. Like, it still keeps it spicy, but you do it like that because I don't know, it just takes the edge off of it. I like it. It sweetens it up, and you just put a little bit in there. Mimi said she'll be back. She's got a phone call. Okay. Love honey. Yes, it's the best. Let's see. Jackson Hole is close to Yellowstone. See, I've gone past Yellowstone once. Made taco soup in a crock pot. I don't even know how to cook it. Oh, I just read that one. See, I don't know why I read that again. I guess I missed the taco part of it. Taco soup. It's bougie food, not diet food at all. Wagyu beef. Oh, Wagyu, huh? Yeah, I've heard about that. Makes food like what you see in the Bon Appetit magazine. Sounds awesome. Wow. That sounds awesome, Sherry. Yes, I would love to eat some of that food too. I know that stuff is probably worse than Burger King because they use all the best ingredients and all the best fats. So, you probably pay for it in calories, but I bet it tastes amazing. I'd try that too. Popping in to say hello. Hi, Helen. How you doing, Helen? I'm folding clothes. We have a moment of sitting still time, and Moses ran into Walmart. He's doing the shopping. I'm doing the finishing up of the laundry. And then when he comes back out, I'll be throwing chicken in the crock pot and seasoning that up. And then we're probably going to start heading up to Washington. We have a load on us right now. It's not even sure what we're hauling at the moment, actually. If it's the load I think it is, then I can't tell you what load we're hauling because it's like, you know, private or whatever. I don't know. Watching from Japan. Hello, I'm Marie. I hope you like it here. We are a crochet channel, and I don't know what you're up to, but if you crochet, what are you working on? Let me know. I'm currently folding clothes. That's awesome. I can't wait to tell Moses. That's exciting. Being domestic chores never stops. Yes. Never stops. Washington's fun. Washington I like because you go up there and you come through the section that we go through. We're going to Burbank, Washington. And there's like this great big river that comes through, and it's just mountains and cliffs on both sides. Our side is low and then it goes up. That's the mountain side. And then the other side is just a straight cliff down. Japan time is 3:40 a.m. My goodness. Okay, so it is 3:40 p.m. where I'm at here in Wyoming, New Jersey, or Wyoming, New Jersey, Wyoming, USA. That's excellent. 12-hour difference. Incredible. Yeah, must know about Wagyu beef. Yes. Clarkanus River. Might be. It might be. That's the area that we're going up to. 2:47 on the East Coast. Oh, you know what? Then this clock is wrong. What time is it on this one? 12:47. It's 12:47 here. My laptop is not correct for where I'm at. It's got home time correct. Got me all confused on the time of day it is. See? Just goes to show you never pay attention to that stuff when you're out here. As long as you're on the clock, you know that you got to be somewhere by a certain day and a certain time, and you know you got plenty of time. You just kind of go. You know, you don't pay much attention to what state you're in. I only know what state we're in because Wyoming, like I said, is my favorite so far. East Texas Central. Now, Texas, East Texas, that's where my daughter is. She is over in Jasper, Texas. So she's all the way over there. Let's see, how's the weather? The weather is beautiful. Like 75 degrees out. You don't need a jacket. You don't need long sleeves, you know, like you could go outside in a long sleeve t-shirt or a tank top and it's still nice out. It's gorgeous out there. Let's see. I guess my chat is just really slow. It looked like there was a comment and then it disappeared. Yeah, over here, it's, what did I say? It was 12. It is 12:49 over here. I always think of the hard crime that happened there years ago. Sherry, what happened there years ago? I know you're the crime queen. What happened? You got to tell me. Maybe over a phone call. Is it too much for YouTube comments? I don't know. But yeah, if it's too much, then call me and let me know what that was. Oh, horrific. Yeah, then you're gonna have to tell me over the phone. Oh, you won't tell? Okay. Yeah, just I'm curious now. You got my ears perked up. You got my heart rate a little elevated. Like, what's going on? What kind of news is this? How horrific. How horrific is it? Should I brace myself? Should I get a vomit bag? They drug a man to his demise. Oh no. Behind a truck. My goodness. Yeah, that is terrible. That's yeah. That's a shame. You know, like you hear about stuff like that all the time. If you ever were to see that, like I can't imagine, you know, like you see some pretty gruesome stuff out here because of the accidents. People, I love you all. Please be careful with your speed. I don't know how anybody drives. I'm not sure how you guys drive, whether or not you're speeders, but speed is the common cause of most of the accidents that we see. And it's sad. Horrific hate crime. Well, hopefully we don't have to see too many more of those, you know, like you gotta hope that people are starting to change at least a little bit, you know, like the world has got to become a better place. It really does. We should demand it, you know. It's sad. All we, what comes to them, good. I drive too fast, I'll slow down. Good, thank you, Mimi. Yeah, it gets scary out here, you know, like we see, you know, not to be graphic or anything, but we see people on the ground. They're not alive anymore, you know, we see that. And it's because they just drive so fast. I know out here the speed limit says 80, but we see burn marks on the sides of the roads, meaning somebody's car exploded there, you know, somebody's truck may have exploded there. And we've seen what happens up front and close and personal. Moses drug a boy out of a burning car before, and the boy didn't make it, but Moses saved him in that moment. And, you know, he gave him comfort and let him know that he was going to be okay. But the sad part is, you know, that could have been avoided. We watched exactly what happened. They were speeding. They were flying. They were kids, children, you know. They were coming from a prom celebration, and they were flying up the highway. 5 kids in the car, only 2 of them survived. That's it, just 2. And 3 of them we watched right there on the ground, which was horrible. So, people, slow down, please. It's better for everybody. It definitely is. No more lectures, okay? No more lectures. I'm done. I won't do it. But yeah, yeah, no more lectures. I promise. Change the subject, guys. I don't drive fast most of the time. I see my speedometer getting up to 80, 85. I back off. Don't want them $200 to $300 tickets. Me neither. Oh my goodness. I used to be a speeder. Okay. Bye, Eli. I hope you come back and see us again soon. Good luck to husband. Good day, Eli. Yes. Try and get some sleep, Eli. You said it's in the AMs there, right? Hopefully you weren't up all night, just up early. Yeah. Sherry, I get busted in speed traps. I did before. I used to speed. I did. I got hit with a 95 mile an hour speeding ticket once, and I won't do that again. That stuck with me for 3 years. New Jersey's pretty painful when it comes to doing anything that you're not supposed to do. Yep. That's my tickets all. 45 and under. Okay. I am almost done with my laundry, which means that hopefully Moses is almost done with the shopping. And then that means that maybe if something is still open, we might be able to visit a museum today. That's our goal. That's what we were wanting to do. We wanted to go check out a museum together. There's like a railroad one not far from here. So maybe we can go back to the truck stop and Uber over there. It might actually work. It's nice to have a little extra time. We have to, you know, every now and again, one of us has to shut down. Oh, I'm getting asked to move my truck. Hold on. How you doing?
Hi. You guys can't park here.
Okay. My husband's in the store right now. Can I just move over just a little bit?
Nope. I can't have you park back here. If you can't move, I have to have you towed.
All right. Give me just a few minutes.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, just a few seconds.
Okay. Yeah. If he can come out here, that'd be great. We already called overhead, but you got 5 minutes before I call a tow truck. Okay?
All right. Thank you. So I am not able to stay on because it's his drive time that we're on right now, not mine. So I have to shut down the YouTube live so that I can have him come back out and move the truck. All right. Thank you guys. And you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. How do I leave the live?